tonight. I slept through the natural light, but I'll do it if it feels alright. Alright, alright.
I'd like to read you a poem of mine, and it's titled Bombs. Safa was a 6-year-old girl of a Pakistan village near Karachi who was blown to pieces by a bomb. Safa liked to play with her dolls, and she just learned to ride her bike. Her sister Aasia lost her legs in the blast. Aasia was a dancer of traditional dance and was engaged to be married. Safa was Daddy's little girl. He took her everywhere and spoiled her with ice cream and cakes. Salma was a 9-year-old girl of an Afghanistan village near Kandahar. She was a gifted art student, moving quickly ahead of her classmates and becoming a passionate painter. She and her 3 sisters were killed by the bomb. Ishtar was an 11-year-old girl in a Syrian village near Aleppo. Ishtar's parents were killed by a bomb. The oldest of 3 children, she cared for her siblings while working at a paper factory. Ishtar was teaching the children of her village to read. Ali was a 7-year-old boy of an Iraqi village near Basra. Ali liked to play with his puppy and all the other animals in the neighborhood. He was always bringing home another animal and pleading with his parents to let him keep it. Ali had the most beautiful big brown eyes. Amisi was a 3-year-old girl of an Egyptian village near Alexandria. Amisi was sleeping when the bomb crashed through the roof of her bedroom, destroying the entire house. Her parents were injured but will survive. Amisi was their only child of the young parents, their true love, their whole world. Kadia was a 10-year-old boy of a Libyan village near Tripoli. Kadia loved looking at the stars with his father. His father taught his son their names. Kadia wanted to be a scientist and travel to space someday. He was the only kid in the neighborhood with a Star Trek poster in his room. Afram was a 10-year-old boy of a small Israeli village near Nazareth. Afram was now old enough to join his soccer league and play with his older brothers. His brothers had chipped in and bought him new soccer cleats. Afram's father was coaching him in the evening after work, as he had coached his other sons. Imad was a 7-year-old boy of a Palestinian village near Berlin. Early each morning, Imad followed his father out the door, always a few steps behind. His father was a bricklayer and would search for work here and there. Imad would mix the mortar for his father without speaking. He knew the procedure and stayed out of his way, as his father worked the bricks into place. Sometimes they would stop on their way home, rest under a shade tree, and eat a piece of fruit. Martin was an 8-year-old boy of an American city, Boston. He was a pitcher on the Rangers Little League baseball team. Martin's gap-toothed smile was the first thing people saw, making them smile too. A recent image of Martin was of him holding his handwritten sign that read, "No more hurting people. Peace. Bombs."
I'm beating up the street tonight.